Alright, what is up YouTube? Your boy Nadra here. Excited to bring you my first 100 kill game that I actually recorded with my Elgato, and it is with the DNA weapon. I'm pretty sure, I looked on YouTube and everywhere, and I'm pretty sure I'm the first one to get 100 plus. It's not solely with the gun, but there are a couple kill streak kills in there. I'm not sure, I didn't really count, but it is 101 and 3, which I'm very excited about. I was playing with Ryan last night, and I just got into a very, very bad lobby, and I dropped 101 kills. I almost choked it, and I did choke a DNA bomb. I was 1 or 2 off, but I might have to count it later. But it was pretty retarded because the one kid in the entire game that could have killed me with the magnitude, or the rigger or whatever, the ASM one that's overpowered as fuck, and it was really annoying, and I streamed for a second, and that's the end of that. So what I want to talk about today is one thing, is the gun. Now, as you guys know, or should know, the gun is released to Season Pass holders, not yet to the public. It will be released to the public on January 1st, as with Havoc DLC, I believe, or not January 1st, just roughly January, along with the Havoc DLC, and I've been using it strictly on my Snipes account, but for some reason I can't get it anymore on my Snipes account. So if you guys want to see what I am using in this gameplay, the class setup, I'll put it at the end of the video. I had to get it on my natural account because that's the only way I'll be able to play any DLC now. For some reason, I can't get it on my account that I created on this Xbox. So that's kind of fucked up. I wish I could change that so I could keep on using it. Because one of my favorite guns, honestly, all you need really is grip. You don't really even need grip, but I use grip, quick draw grip, and heatsink. Heatsink extends the as much as you can shoot in one clip by 2 seconds, which is actually very helpful because you can only shoot for 3 seconds in this, I believe. And it's not very fun. Not 3 seconds. I don't even know what it is. But there's unlimited ammo, of course. It's a laser gun, but if you do overheat, you do reload. And it's kind of like a Halo reload, where your gun overheats, you have to take your hand off it for a little bit, which I find very cool. It's really not overpowered as much as you would expect. It is a 3 to 4 shot kill at mid-range. It's actually one of the best guns in my opinion, other than, of course, the BAL and all the overpowered subs and ARs. Shit. At long range, I don't think it's very good. You might have to repeatedly tap the trigger and not hold it down in burst. You could do, because that's pretty much the only way you're going to kill him at long range, or else the gun's going to get too much kick. I did also receive a upgraded variant of the gun. It's called the Venom. It's +2 ability, mobility -2 accuracy, I believe. It's really bad, or -2 range. I'm never going to use it, even though once you get it, I'm pretty sure you can't even use it because, one, either it's because I was on my neutral account, or why did I say neutral? I'm not even Pulse Doom. But I was on my natural Snipes account and I got it, and then later my DLC didn't work, so maybe it was because of that. But unless you can't get a variant until it's released to the public, that also makes sense too, but I'm not sure. I'll have to do some more research on that. I use lightweight, blind eye, toughness, and blast suppressor. Of course, one of the biggest advantages by using a gun that doesn't reload or require ammo or scavenger is you don't use scavenger. And although toughness is not a big part in this game, it does help. You do notice some changes and differences in gunfights, but not too much. You could probably live without it, but it helps me a lot, and so does blast suppressor. And I don't use overclock, or I don't use a lethal or a tactical, which I'll call that. Lethal is a nade, and tactical is the exo shield and exo abilities. I don't need them because I have 3 attachments, and that's pretty much my gun. Somehow Pulse Doom glitched his and he got royalty camo, which is kind of pissing me off because it doesn't look, although it doesn't look very good because it's only on the back part of the gun. The middle part of the gun stays the same, and there's really no other way to see it. I'm not really sure why that is. I mean, I would expect them to put it across the entire gun. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the gun. The gameplay is very fast-paced. I don't really camp a lot until I get my DNA, or until I try to get my DNA and scream, but I wish I was recording live so I can show you that. As I said before, the class setup will be at the end of the video, but I won't commentate over that. So yeah. One thing I would like to mention before I get to my next topic is the quality of this video. I realized that my computer was screwing up because it was on 1080p. For some reason, my computer cannot withstand that amount of frames or whatever, so I had to drop it down to 720p. I hope there's not very much of a difference, but when I was watching it, I did notice some difference. But I will be still rendering in 1080p, so I hope this is good quality gameplay, and it looks nice and everything. You can see all the scores, and you can enjoy this choke and shit. And off to my next topic. As you guys did know, I did have my tryout today, as I talked about in my most recent video, which is the last one uploaded on this channel. I did have tryouts for a showcase national team, whatever you want to call it. I think I did okay. I didn't do as best as I could. I didn't hit very well, but that's pretty much the worst that I did is hitting. And it was pretty much hell considering it was like 30-something degrees outside with wind chill. And I was wearing Under Armour and most of our teammates were, or most of the people trying out. But it was still freezing. We sat in the outfield for half the time, and it was very painful to sit through the cold, and that's pretty much my tryout. And now I'm going to somewhere tonight, so I'll not be playing or getting any gameplays. We do have a couple more 100 pluses to upload. I know I have 2 more, and then Ryan has a couple. And Sunday, I have a basketball game at 2:40, so I won't be on playing or uploading or commentating until like 4 or 5, depending on whether or not I have homework, which I don't believe I do, because the next week is winter break, which leads me to my next topic. I have winter break it ends Friday. We have a 2-hour early release on Friday, and I'm very excited for Christmas. I'm getting my desk, as I told you. I don't know what else to ask for, honestly. I want a new computer, but that's a lot of money, plus the desk, which is like $300 with a chair. So I do not think I will be asking for that. I might put it on my list, or I might put a scuff or a controller on my list, because I really don't need anything else. Maybe some shoes. I'll have to look into that stuff. My dad did mention something, but I forget, so I'll have to ask him. I will be playing like a lot during winter break. The 2 weeks that we have it this year, we have 2 weeks instead of like 1.5. And I actually get an extended week. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this before in any of my videos, but my mom had like an infection and a flesh-eating virus in the summer, and that took us away from going on a vacation. So we rescheduled it to the week after winter break. So technically I get 3 weeks of winter break, and I'm going to Jamaica for a week, which will be very fun. Of course, I will not be playing or uploading or commentating, which will be sad for all of you, because I know all of you love my commentaries. That is such bullshit. I'm sorry, I'll never say that again. But I'll be there for a week, and I'll miss a lot of school and I'll have to catch up, so I might not be able to play when I get back, considering that high school sucks dick with homework and stuff, and I'll probably have a lot of tests when I get back, because it is back from winter break, and school sucks dick. So yeah, and I'll be doing a video setup, as I said, a gaming setup once I get my new desk, which might not be here till another couple years, because the back order is bullshit, and life is just unfair for me because the Conforti curse is ridiculous. The next thing that I want to talk about is the system hack and what Sledgehammer is going to do to fix that. I know I mentioned part of it in a recent video, but I also want to state that videos like these, they're 10 minutes. We will not have, I do have commentary topics to talk about. That's why I'm switching very smoothly into the next topics. I hope it's smoothly. It might not be, because I have to stop the recording every time to get my mind set up and read the stuff. But there'll be a bunch of different topics. It won't be strictly set on one thing, unless it's like a 5-minute gameplay, maybe a 4-minute gameplay, which we will not have unless it's a very quick DNA bomb. But usually when we get DNA bombs, the streak goes on, even though I only have 1 DNA bomb and the streak hasn't gone on, but Ryan's has, so expect that in his gameplays. Alright, so the system hack. As you guys know, or should know, like I say all the time, system hack is the gayest thing brought to Call of Duty ever. In any single game, it is the worst kill streak I've ever seen. Pretty much, it's like an EMP that puts a huge X, a skull X across your screen for a couple seconds every time you die when the system hack is on. There's upgrades like flash the screen for a couple seconds, disable exo movement, and you can do double extra time. I hate people that do flash double extra time. It is the worst thing I've ever experienced. It makes me want to scream. And I'm really hoping they patch that, because this game, the amount of times that I've gotten close to a DNA bombs, like not exactly like a couple kills off, maybe like 5 or 6, I get system hacked and then I get killed instantly because I can't see shit because the X is on my screen and the fucking flash is on my screen, which is really annoying. I'm pretty sure there's nobody that like freaking system hacks against them. I'm sure there's people that like it when they use it because it gives you an advantage. It doesn't let people call in their streaks. Like, for example, Ryan or Pulse Doom or Pulse Neutral, he got a DNA bomb, but he got system hacked and he couldn't call it in at the end, which is actually very funny, and it sucks for him because he doesn't get the greatest amount of luck in Call of Duty. None of us do. Nobody gets the greatest luck unless you're like Doom Clan, who get put in the stupidest lobbies even though they reverse boost like half the people, including some people you guys may know or are watching the video of. But that's not the fact that I'm talking about. That please, Sledgehammer, please nerf the system hack. They are nerfing it or maybe buffing it. They didn't say anything, but I'm inferring them changing it is technically a nerf. So here, right here, is my DNA choke. Watch this. It's just pathetic. The way that... I'm pretty sure it's right here, actually. Shit, is it? No, it's not. Dang it. Why'd I screw that up? Oh, yes, it is. Is it? I don't even know. Okay, never. That's not the DNA trick. You saw it before. I was in that building, and I got shot with the rigger, like, orange camo shit with red dot and stuff. I just completely... my mind went blank. I didn't even know what part of the commentary I am on because I've been talking for so long. Alright, so this gameplay is coming to an end. Hope you guys enjoy this 101 and 3 gameplay with the AE4. I love this gun. I hope you guys do and enjoy this gameplay. I'm pretty sure it's the first one on YouTube, as I said before, which is actually very good. And I will see you guys in the next video. It's been your boy Natural. Peace out.